I think this is supposed to be that, like whatever that theme was, like it's confident, it's hot, you're not supposed to be hot at 12. The only hotness you're supposed to have is being hot on a summer day. Nothing more. Why do you need high heels on to go to middle school? Someone tell me. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm feeling a little bit weird about NewJeans recently, and I'm gonna try to explain it here very shortly, because here's the thing, NewJeans, they kind of started the love of K-pop. Like when I got fully devoted, when I started looking at K-pop news and trying to understand what's going on and how different it is from the pop that I grew up with, NewJeans was the main folks, group, company, I don't know what you want to call it, that kind of showed me what's going on. They were also becoming trendsetters, which is kind of why I'm concerned, and I don't want this to be a norm, and I guess in that way I don't want to react to it to make it even more normalized. I think I'm starting to feel uncomfortable, but I'm getting older, I'm becoming mama bear. I'm starting to feel protective, I'm starting to feel really weird, and I'm gonna get into the videos on why I'm starting to feel weird. But first I wanna show you kind of the other side that I'm seeing and why I feel so conflicted in this. So the first video I wanna show you is a breakdown that they do in a performance, just showing off their dance and their talents in general, and what their new theme is supposed to be. It's a lot of energy, it's young, it's fun. But then we're gonna get into why I feel weird with the information that we now know as the public, since Dispatch has released these videos of what NewJeans was before they were officially NewJeans, when they are part of Source Music, when they were 2 more members to the group, when they were strutting in high heels as 13-year-olds, doing very questionable moves. So I haven't watched the full videos yet, but that's what I'm going to get into today and kind of explain why I'm uncomfortable and why I might not do, or at least record any more NewJeans for a little bit, just because I'm starting to genuinely, I could see in the reactions I've been reacting to, I'm starting to get a little bit less and less comfortable. So I just want to be completely honest about how I'm feeling. So the first thing is the cool stuff, like what we're seeing, the hard work, and I love these girls, but the thing is we have to remember these are girls. I mean, they are growing into women, but I feel like they haven't even had enough space and independence to figure out what it is to be a woman. It's fine. Let's get into this first video. Watch this with me.
Hey, are we ready?
Connie with the like, ooh. Went back to the 80s for real. Even using the towels as a ooh. Wow. Okay. It's so good, but it's interesting because even the way they're kind of like playing with the camera, how they like get closer and all that, that was since the beginning of NewJeans. They were trying to have this more personable stage presence. And we see it here, but I'm glad that the dancing is what it is here, because the dancing that they started with when they were younger teens, 13, 14, 15, and after they would do this dancing and everything, they would have to walk back home at night by themselves to an apartment that I've heard from the parents. They said it had mold and roaches, which we've heard this story before. I'm just not liking it. When there's something wrong, as XG said, because I just did a video on this, something ain't right. Maybe they're actually gonna call out that we should change. If there's a problem in the living situation, we should hold that company putting them in that living situation accountable. They deserve to not live with roaches and mold, even if they weren't successful in making you how much money. Even the fact that I've heard that surgeries are like prepaid because they think you need something done. This is the company. I get really feisty with companies. I hate being told what to do. I just don't like the idea of it. It's just my stubborn perspective. But let's say a company's like, hey, Amy, I think that, what can I get changed? Let's cut off your whole chin. Your jawline, too strong for the rest of them, okay? Let's cut off your chin. When you get successful, make sure to pay us back, but right now we'll give you a loan on something that we want you to do, not caring if you even want it done. And you have to change your whole face for this company, and that's because you're under a contract. And that's, I think, where my big problem here is that these girls are under contract and they don't have full say in the things they can do, the things they can wear, the way they can act. They don't have very much say in their own lives. And that is stressful from an outside point of view. I think the big thing that really started making me feel, or at least ask questions, was when they started wearing the school uniform, which I heard, yes, this is a new trend, but why is it? It's very sexualized very often, the schoolgirl uniform, which is very weird because of the youth aspect of it. So even if it's trendy, I noticed that they're going for an 80s nostalgic or 90s nostalgic sound, meaning those who grew up, they were a kid in those times. That's their new audience. And then they come in with the schoolgirl uniforms. I had a little video that I'm gonna go over kind of more where I'm gonna go with K-pop in general, but this is very specific to NewJeans because it kind of started it all for me. So I think as soon as I saw the school uniforms and I started questioning, did they do that? Did someone style them to do this? Was it their choice? Could they deny it if they didn't feel comfortable? Do they even know that's implying that to the audience it's most likely gonna be like, I just don't like these girls being put in this somewhat, I just don't like the idea of it getting younger and younger. These girls, NewJeans, already young and very vulnerable to the contract that they are given, and then us not being able to know what's really going on in the background until we do know, and even then half the time it's not fully, it's just theory. And I think that's where I'm mentally having this conflict. I'm like, do they want to wear this? Are they wanting to do this? How much of this is actually, I don't know. It gets really complicated. For now, I'm gonna get into the videos that really make me feel some type of way. So this is the video that we found out that the girl group known as NewJeans at this time was gonna have 7 people. It is storming. It's like they know my mood. It just randomly stormed. It's still sunny out, but the rain is pouring. Interesting. This is at the time there was going to be a 7-member girl group. And the other 2, we don't know who they are. So talented. I know a lot of people are like, I wonder how they feel now. They are so talented. I hope they're doing... So let's just look at this for a little bit. And the fact that Attention was with Source Music well before, it didn't look good as a 7-member group too. So imagine being these 2 girls in the back, being exhausted, training, giving it your all. From what I can imagine, there's no way they weren't to get to this level. You're tired, and your body shows you're tired. Maybe your eyes have a little bit of dark circles. Imagine you go and train your butt off. You're tired because of it. And you also don't get in the group because you basically have dark circles, because you're tired, because you're a young girl giving up so much. Like, it actually maddens me to hear these things, to see what's going on. I also, it's like, don't think I'm for Min Hee Jin, don't think I'm for freaking HYBE or Adore. I'm not, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know who's who at this point. Source Music, I'm not for any of them. I am for no one but these 5 girls that I would have supported as 7 girls too. So I'm also supporting these girls in the back. They were tired, most likely had dark circles, and because of that, I don't think they are in the group. Because a shaman was like, nah, they demonic. They look so young here too, which it makes me, because it was more of a sexy dancing in the beginning. See that right there? It originally was more sexy. And I think this is before Min Hee Jin. It feels weird to hear the song now. Wow. They had so much as a 7-girl group. Like, where's the loss? See, I think they're doing a little more like flirty and sexy at a young age. I can't believe that's high-end. Tiny. See how the camera, they are already messing with like the performance. Shaking butt, shaking butt, shaking a butt, shaking butt. Okay, doing a cool step. But how many times have these 13-year-olds shake their butt in front of my face? I don't want to see that. I guess they were like, oh, they're gonna be old enough by then. I don't. Here's a question for you. Do you think that you would have not listened to NewJeans if there was 2 more people? Like, do you think that if it was the 5 members that we know, if there was 2 more members, do you think there would have been less focus on the girls? Or do you think you would have equally loved NewJeans? Because for me, I think I'm actually standing the 7-girl group even more. Maybe it's because I just know it's something they could have been. The formation with how powerful they are. I like the fact there's 7 girls. I don't like that they're shaking their butts at age 13 in front of my face involuntarily. When I clicked this video, I did not sign up for it. Want attention, what I want attention. That's the lyrics they're saying, that they're told to say. Do you think that these 13, 14-year-olds know that's what they're saying or what they're implying? And then Cookie, that was coincidental, and then they were very young. It's just a lot. But these girls that we have no clue who they are so talented. You are doing it. You find your place, because you got it. I'm impressed. If I saw you elsewhere dancing, doing your thing. And then they also have the youngest, because Hyun is the youngest, in the center. Quite a lot. Like, quite a lot, doing the sexy moves. Because I feel like she was like 11 in this. Was she not? If they were like 13, it wasn't Hani 13 in this video. This is too much. I'm sweating because I'm actually a bit stressed, mate. I'm a bit stressed. So that's kind of the points I wanted to make about this video. This is before they turned into the 5-girl group. Here they go. This one, here you're gonna actually see me get mad. They are so young. Here, not only are it's just very suggestive. The dancing is very suggestive, very sexy, very, very much so. They have high heels on. Why do you need high heels on to go to middle school? Someone tell me who's strutting down in middle school. We're in a TikTok age where I see 12-year-olds way different than when I was 12 years old. They are a lot more mature, they learn a lot more information's on the internet. So where our generation grew faster than the previous one, the new generation grew 10 times faster than we did. So we're growing faster and faster, but should we? And also they were so young and successful, so that made other companies think, oh, we should get more young girls. What's the play here? And who was the play by? It seems by Source Music at this time. They were even more sexy than when Min Hee Jin, whatever with them. I don't even know at what point things happened at this point. Just be warned, I'm about to get mad. So this is another video. This is when they're officially a 5-girl group now, but this is later on and they're even sexier and it's just weird. So let's go over it. Even that, how dumb that is. Even that is sexy. That's the crazy part. Putting out the chest, she's probably 12. Even the first few seconds of the breath is supposed to be sexy. That's not accidental. This makes me mad. I know they're supposed to be cool and hardcore. Wait. Why is there 4 of them? Wait, where's Danielle? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, what is this? Hold on, let me restart. Even the song is sexy. That's why that was a cool move though. But then even that's sexy. Keep having the legs spread this whole time. The song, Can You Keep Up? Like sexy breathing. This song is not appropriate for people this age. Now I think what this is supposed to be, you know how Baby Monster is like super strong, supposed to be confidence kind of thing? I think this is supposed to be that, like whatever that theme was like. It's confidence, it's hot, you're not supposed to be hot at 12. The only hotness you're supposed to have is being hot on a summer day. Nothing more. Okay. Why are there so many? Why? Can someone explain to me why these youngsters are doing so much of this? Or this? Or this? You know, I'm 24, I can do that. And that was my own choice, not being told to do that. That's the difference there. These girls, they're like,
do you want to make it? Do this.
That angers me. It genuinely does. Is this not, like, am I the only one? I'm pretty sure I'm not. What is happening? I want to say with NewJeans, but overall just in K-pop. Why do illit, these girls that I feel like are quite young, all have veneers? I thought you get veneers when you're 25 to 30, when you can pay for dental insurance. It's kind of like the plastic surgery idea, which I'm sure they also got because of the company, because they're like, I want your face to be like this, and I want your face to be like this, and I want you guys to all be identical and have the same teeth. And it's the fact that they know what they're doing, and all of this is relating to being sexy. There's no way you can play it like it's not. The song is sexy, and you're like, ooh, well, the song is sexy. Who chose the choreography for these girls? Why is no one being held accountable? Why are the adults not being held accountable? Why are the adults not being held accountable? That's the bigger question. I'm talking to Min Hee Jin. I'm talking to HYBE. I'm talking to the other companies that are trying to emulate the same thing because they're like, that makes money, that's success. I am tired of choosing money over people, money over ethics. I don't feel like this is right. Why is she bent over to the other girl's butt? They're supposed to be laying on each other's butt. That was what that dance move was. Okay, while I don't like that, I'm ranting so much. While I don't like that Dispatch disclosed all this private information, of course I don't. And these are young girls, especially, it's like you should validate their privacy even more. But obviously they weren't being validated here either, and I think that's what they're showing to the public and seeing how the public season. I just need to verify that was true. There was a literal dance move. They go down, arch the back, and then they're gonna transition to have the outer two girls lay their heads on the inner two girls' butts as they're bending over. Keep in mind, all these girls are doing what they're supposed to do, and they're most likely completely oblivious to what's being implied here. Not that it's just I don't think they know they're being used for that. Or even if you did, what could you do? That's the question here. What kind of defense do these girls have? What can they do for themselves? I just don't get why 12-year-olds are going for a sexy concept. So here's the other thing. This is where they're in heels. Again, the lyrics are
Soaking wet, I need it.
Are you kidding me? Who's choosing these songs as the ones they're supposed to be doing? I'm so confused. So this is Honey and heels and leggings touching the butt. I'm blurring that because that is gross. That is gross. Who allowed it, and even more so, who told her to do it? She is in leggings and heels. This anger is to the company. This anger is to the choreographer. This anger is to the manager. This anger is to the adults that are making them do this. Honey is like 13 here. Am I wrong? If someone says 14, okay. Is she 18? Is she 21? Even if she was, would this be her choice? And you could tell she's just trying so hard because she just wants to make it. All of them are.
Look at that!
I can't! Why? Why are they doing this? And you know how like shy and like...
This is gonna tick me off.
Because I know she's legitimately probably just turned 12 at best in this video. It's already making me mad. I'm yelling at you, that's how mad I am. What are they shaking when their bodies haven't even had enough time to develop? What are they shaking when you probably don't even feed them enough at this point? What are they shaking when they don't even have... Let me stop.
Why are they shaking is a bigger question.
So this only verifies for me what I think is happening currently with NewJeans, which is they're following this nice, fun theme, kind of trying to distract from all this other stuff. It, to me, feels a little bit incomplete. It doesn't nearly have the huge story I felt like you could read into their first few releases. But then they have the thing of the audience they're going for. And has this been the plan the whole time? Whose idea is this? Who's allowing it, encouraging it, and why are we... If this is NewJeans that paved having younger artists in K-pop, I don't know. I think my new generation, young posse, I don't know, they just kind of do macaroni and cheese or like lettuce, like XXL, I don't know. Like they don't sound sexy. It's not it's not cookie, it's not attention, it's not... The companies and the adults know exactly what they're doing. The sad thing is the girls might not. And that, quite frankly, if I could put a conclusion to this, is what angers me about this entire situation. No reason a 13-year-old should be shaking her butt on my screen in heels and leggings. There's absolutely no reason that that should be the case. That's why this whole video is out. That's why we're having this conversation. And then now seeing this, and I don't know how intentional this posting was, maybe it's for more controversy, I don't know anymore. They said it was trending when we filmed it, but then it's like, I've been a nasty girl. The thing is that this sexy thing, I know it's just a short and they're just dancing and it's a trend. It's like, I've been a nasty girl, but you know what that's implying. And then they're dancing also kind of sexily. When this has been the plan all along. That's what we know now. Since they were 13, they were gonna be the nasty girls. They were gonna be the whatever the songs they were playing in the background that are way too sexy. Why are they putting cutesy concepts on adults and why are they putting adult concepts on cute kids? Honey's adorable. Don't take the childhood away from them. Don't, like, oh man. That's basically it. Those are all the videos I kind of want to discuss today and probably why. I do have some pre-recorded NewJeans content, but I'm probably not going to record NewJeans content in the future because I genuinely feel a little weird. Not that I don't like the girls. I love the girls, the music, and the talent. It's more like the people behind them. I don't feel like they're taking care of them. And by supporting the girls, I then have to support the people who are not supporting the girls. And it's putting me in a big mental conflict. So if you guys have somewhat of a resolution to this, I don't like the idea of me also kind of backing this now that I'm starting to see this with my own eyes. So This was just kind of a topic for conversation. I'm also trying to upload every day this week, so that's kind of my challenge to see if I can actually be a daily poster. And yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to discuss today. Like I said, we're gonna have our discussion in the comments, and all of this is coming from love and big mama vibes from me, concern. Like, we don't know what's going on in the background, but from what I'm seeing, it's not looking very good. So, great. That's great. I definitely am not confused. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. I hope to see you next video. And yeah, I got plenty of videos coming, so see you next time. Bye.